Stadium in Whittlesea for our second game for tonight here at the Victorian Soccer Show, and it's a home team, the Whittlesea Zebras, taking on Richmond. Windy conditions, not a lot of crowd though, not the best of seasons for the home team, Whittlesea Zebras. They're still struggling, sitting on 11th place with only 5 points. The first win coming last week against the Preston Lions by 2-1. Taking on here Richmond in a very important game for both teams. Richmond, of course, last week also losing out to Green Gully by 2-3. And after a great start, Hedgetryphonis aside, now in the middle of the table. But let's go to the lineups for the home team. Kyriakos Gerochristodoulou in goals, Hayden Diagostino, Simon Kovacevic, Ross Antoniadis, Simon Simeoi, Nicolas Sabin, Antonio Laverde, Marco Santilli, Mark Vazoki, Ryan O'Hare and Taxiarchis Apostolikas, the starting 11 for the home team. The visitors now with Peter Zoes again in goals, Erhan Karahan, Stuart McCluskey, Dimitri Chiaras, Milos Lukic, Tom Milardovic, George Goudzoulas, Richie Cardozo, Andrew Viola, Michael Catalano and Lawrence Kidner, the starting 11 for Michael Hedgetryphonis' team. As we come into this game with Richmond, of course, not with the familiar white shirts here, wearing the green tops and the black shorts, and the Whittlesea Zebras with the striped shirts. And it will be the visitors starting this game here at Whittlesea. 0-0 the scoreline between the two teams, as Richmond now having this early possession. A strong wind blowing across the path, I believe favouring the home team in this first 45 minutes, as Richmond trying to push forward there, nearly creating the first opportunity here for the game. And Whittlesea Zebras, of course, the last few weeks they have been a much better side than what they did show in the early stages of this year's Victorian Premier League, and they need a lot of points in the second round in order to move away from the relegation zone. Of course, in turn, Richmond really will try to find their form that they did show in the opening stages of this year's season. And it's the visitors now trying to push forward once more. The ball unable to be cleared there from Whittlesea, and it will be a free kick for the home team, taken there by the goalkeeper, Kyriakos Gerochristodoulou. A long kick, trying to find his strikers. Ball run out of play despite the pressure there from Ryan O'Hare on the Richmond defence. So another clearance once more, trying to get the ball into the Whittlesea half, as Richmond pushing forward. A dangerous move, the shot there from George Goudzoulas, and it will be the first corner. As you can see, not a bad play there. Cardozo finding Goudzoulas, who attempted the shot. So Cardozo now with the first corner, and it's 1-0 for the visitors. Richmond Eagles in this attempt. A fine corner there from Cardozo, and the visitors have taken the lead into this game. As we can see, great corner there from Cardozo, and it was the head of Stuart McCluskey giving the lead to Richmond by 1-0. So not the best of starts here for the home team, trailing to the visitors, who are keeping a lot more possession so far in this game. Whittlesea Zebras now trying to regain possession, and it will be a free kick. As you can see, the urgency there with Whittlesea Zebras trying to play their ball forward, but the ball just running out of play there from Taxiarchis Apostolikas, the player taking the free kick for the Whittlesea Zebras. So 1-0 for the visitors. They've started in a positive way, and Whittlesea Zebras really have to work hard. They're playing at home in front of the home crowd. Again, dispossessed in the middle of the park, and another free kick for the visiting Richmond side, taken quickly there by George Goudzoulas, playing the ball out wide to Milardovic. Milardovic trying to find Lukic, Milos Lukic, good skill there, trying to turn the ball, dangerous move, and Cardozo unable to capitalise there. Again, the Whittlesea Zebras defence unable to mark there. Richmond strikers, not a bad attempt there, but the ball just missing the target. But it's Whittlesea Zebras now pushing forward. A great throw for the Zebras coming from Simo. Again the cross, but this time cleared away only as far as Santilli. Santilli being dispossessed, and now we have a quick counter attack for Richmond as they're pushing forward with Kidna. Kidna trying to find Milardovic, Lukic, the player trying to attempt that cross, and we have a second corner for the visitors, Richmond, and it will be Cardozo. Same corner, exactly in the same situation as they scored earlier on, the visitors. The ball still in play now with Kidna trying to play the ball. Good play there by the Richmond striker, and it's still with Richmond. The pressure applied, but this time Kyriakos Gerochristodoulou coming very quickly off his line. As once more the visitors pushing forward. Lukic with a shot and unable to convert, but Richmond coming close once more and scoring a second goal here at Epping Stadium. Not a bad attempt by Milos Lukic, but it will be a corner, as this time the corner played short by Kidna. Trying to push forward, taking two players there. A good cross coming away. The bicycle kick there attempted by Cardozo didn't pay off for the Richmond midfielder, as Whittlesea Zebras. And there's the cross coming from the left hand side. Cardozo trying one of those spectacular bicycle kicks, but the ball just running away from him. As the Zebras now trying to push forward in this first half. They're trailing by 1-0. The goal scored earlier on by Stuart McCluskey for the visitors. And for those who have just tuned, Richmond wearing the green shirt here today. And dispossessed in the middle of the park there as Whittlesea Zebras with Laverde playing the ball out wide to Taxiarchis Apostolikas. Apostolikas with a cross, and it will be a corner for Whittlesea Zebras as they're trying to push forward, and it will be Marco Santilli, the player taking the spot kick for Whittlesea Zebras. And again Richmond clearing the second consecutive corner with the same man, Marco Santilli, with his left foot curling the ball. Richmond once more trying to clear the ball away, but is it a corner from the other side now? So not a bad spell here for the home team, with Laverde this time taking the corner. Dangerous moments there, unable to clear. The ball was Zoes, and Whittlesea Zebras coming very close and equalising, and they have done so through Apostolikas, but the linesman has put his flag up. The home team here denied. There was probably more than one player caught offside there. As we can see, there was maybe three players of the Whittlesea Zebras that forgot themselves behind the Richmond defence, and Richmond still leading by 1-0 here at the Epping Stadium, the home of the Whittlesea Zebras. But it's again Richmond trying to push forward with Catalano putting the ball forward for once more. This man Lukic, who's created a few dangerous occasions in front of the Whittlesea goals, and he does earn himself another corner. And as we can recall, it was from the corner from this man Cardozo that the first Richmond goal came. And there is again at the front post, and Lukic unable to convert once more, but Gerochristodoulou there just doing enough. As we can see, the ball had a lot of spin on it. It was probably going for a goal, but Gerochristodoulou, and then Lukic with the kick, not finding the target. Whittlesea again this time trying to get the ball away from the half and looking for that quick counter attack, maybe to catch the Richmond defence off guard. They're putting a bit of pressure in the middle of the park, but it hasn't paid up dividends for them yet in this game. A lot of rough play there in the middle of the park, and the ball now with Richmond. Ball looking for Cardozo, a clever back heel there from Kidna. A good play from Santilli as he pushes forward, and a free kick. And surely this will probably mean a yellow card for the Richmond player. It was Tommy Lardovic.